Yes, so here it is. Obviously, our RE9 REQUIEM the story is apparently leaked from a Chinese leaker. He's quite a reliable source. He's leaked numerous stories before, like on Resi 8 when that came out. He leaked about the Wales vampires months before. So he's quite well respected in the leaking community. Obviously, the other day I was fuming about the leaks come out, but it's been everywhere now. So I thought, why not? If I seen it, I might as well share it with you guys. So let's get straight into it. So the story, we obviously know, focuses on two individuals cursed by Umbrella, but it's not Grace and Leon. It's Leon and someone else, which I'll get into as we go further down into the story. And also at the end, you will see what happens to Leon. I'll give you his fave. Just hold on. Go through this. There's quite a lot to go through here. So someone is secretly helping Grace. This person is confirmed to be neither Leon nor Victor. Victor is the guy with the glasses you've seen in the trailer, really creepy looking, like mutant looking dude. This is rumored to be either Jill or Chris because it was leaked months in advance that Jill or Chris would be in the game, maybe only in small segments, but we shall see. Time is a crucial element that runs through this entire game. Don't really know what that means. Hopefully, it's not like Final Fantasy 13 when you actually had a timer. Some dialogue lines has also come out from the game. You probably want to know if there's a cure for your condition, Mr. Kennedy, and I'd like to know when the last time you brushed your teeth was. Which is this line here is clearly a Leon Kennedy line, so that one did make me giggle. So this is also everyone's seen in the trailer. Leon's got that black mark on his neck when they've released a little bit about the infection. It's been leaked. Victor refers to these side effects as Umbrella's gift. The infection visible on Leon's neck does not originate from this game, nor is it a new virus. The strange black growths are described in a conversation with Victor as symptoms that gradually appear in many Raccoon City survivors over time. The team supporting in this game may include other survivors from the Raccoon City incident. Note the leaker hints they might not necessarily be appearing physically. A fourth Raccoon City survivor died in a government office, though specific details were not given. The team, I'm thinking, by the way, is Chris and Jill. I think that's going to be pretty obvious. Victor's not the final boss, which again doesn't surprise me because you don't rarely show the final boss in the actual trailer. The final boss is unexpected. He slash she's only spoken a single line in the trailers. Excuse me. Most people's first impression of Victor is largely correct, but Victor is just Victor. He hasn't changed his name, nor has he been possessed, body snatched. This says that's a dodgy translation. I do know who the apparent final boss is, so if you just hold on, I will tell you at the end. It does come up at the end. About Victor, the hooded man who killed Lisa is Victor, even if they didn't look alike. Victor's skin condition is related to the Renwood Hotel event. Victor is extremely calculating and can even directly access information regarding DSO government agents. Victor and Leon are influenced by the same thing. This is different from the infection affecting the zombies in the Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Centre. Rather, describe Victor as a villain, describe him as another pitiful soul or a teacher. To Grace, he's like Hannibal Lecter. To Clarice Starling, so obviously from the Silence of the Lambs, but the lady's not obsessed with Hannibal Lecter, keeps going to see him in his prison. To Leon, he's like a fellow patient suffering from the same torture. So from that, by the way, I'm assuming these are the two, Victor and Leon are the two individuals cursed by Umbrella. I could be completely wrong. Leon, don't be fooled with how he looks in the trailers. He's going to struggle significantly. Victor is very tall and physically strong, similar to Mendez and RE4. Leon undergoes both physical and psychological torture. Can't speak there. The leaker used the words exhausted to summarize the state. You'll see a clear shift in Leon's mentality. Regarding complaints about Leon's slow reaction to nurse death in the demo, which I know there was a lot of, the leaker states this isn't the only person he fails to save. There will be similar sequences. In the late game, Leon receives support from his team, primarily in the form of equipment gear. This is what I think is Jill. It's going to be a small section of Jill helping Leon. Regarding the new dialogue from yesterday's Switch presentation, Leon mentions 6 Raccoon City survivors who died from the same thing. Their curse is the same as Leon and Victor's. The 6 deceased survivors did not include Lisa. So that's what I mean, the curse. Leon and Victor's curse from Raccoon City, which I hope the game will dive more into. About Grace, Grace has got a gameplay system related to her identity as an FBI analyst. In the late game, the system can even determine which audio explores certain areas, which I think is a very cool premise of what you've actually done with her earlier in the game. will open up layer areas later on in the game, so it would make you want to look around. There are numerous documents slash files that required Grace gameplay system to analyze and read. Very cool. Other characters: the woman who contact Leon in the trailer is Sherry. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center, Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center with high contrast dark humor. Victor used a specific method to shoot down a helicopter coming to rescue Leon. Note likely a new scene shown in yesterday's Switch presentation. The location features a mixture of classical architecture and construction sites. This is a sequence similar to War Hill and RE4, and that was obviously confirmed last night in the Switch presentation, which again he leaked that information a few days ago, so that was confirming it. In the Raccoon City chapter in trailer, Leon drives Grace to Raccoon City. This is done in defiance of the orders from the organization that sent them. They are racing against time. Dialogue between Leon and Grace is sparse in the early game, but it increases significantly during this drive towards Raccoon City and afterwards. The reason going for Raccoon City, something went to Raccoon City. I think anyone who paid attention to that trailer knows that, and the live action knows is something is. There's a there's an audio for a split second in that trailer, because 1.5 minutes in, of Nemesis saying stars. So I'm assuming this is Nemesis. Don't know how he's in the game, but I'm assuming that's Nemesis. The leak likes some comments about RE9. Obviously the big one here, Leon is apparently alive in the ending. Ada is apparently meant to be appearing in RE9, that she'll be evolved even if it's just through like the radio. But the big one, the final boss, is meant to be Spencer. Obviously, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. But the final boss being Spencer, it would be crazy. But obviously in the Resident Evil universe with the mold and that, and obviously it was shown at the end of Resi 8 in the files you could find that he learned about the mold. That's why he did these other viruses off of that. But there's some big news. There's big news. I'm really hopeful, really excited. Initially when I found this out, I was annoyed. I got these leaks, but it just made me fucking buzzing.